Hello guys, and welcome to the video. In this video, we'll be talking about tips and just gameplay of Very High Trophy Showdown. All the gameplay in this video will be between, I think, 850 and 1,000 trophies, and of Shelly. So I'll be talking about what to do and how to play strategic and stuff. And then that about halfway through the video, I'll just be showing clips I have, good or bad, just of cool things that happened. So yeah, as you see right here, the three primos are teaming, and I'm teaming with the Shelly, but the Shelly gets killed. So I don't really have, right here, my chances to just wait for them to betray each other, hopefully. So I don't really have a lot I can do here. So I know I'll get at least top 5 placement, so I won't lose anything. So the throw is really good for primos. They don't rush me here, which means I'm okay that Primo loses super. I'm kind of just waiting. So they threw the Edgar, which is just free cubes, so now I'm much higher cube than them. So I can pretty much like supercharge on them, and they're not rushing me here, which is their mistake. So I'm just slowly getting them lower and lower health, so I can pretty much just easily take them out with my super. So they're not jumping on me, so I just take that kill, and then pretty much guaranteed win. 8 power cubes, not much they can do. I missed my super because of his jump, and I end up getting 2nd place, which is still pretty good. Right there's 960 trophies. Here you see I pretend to team, so I only don't team with surges. You want to team with other of your class. So if you're long range, you want to team with long range because you can't, like, they can't betray you. Like, I can team with a bull because the second they betray, I dash, get my super, and kill them. So we're just building up our supers here, and I'm my band-aid by now because every 15 seconds you get 1,800 health pretty much. So it says I have 6,000 health right now, but adding onto the band-aid of that, that's pretty much 7,920 health, which is a lot. So that's what makes band-aid. You want to be using band-aid in the dash because it's just so much. The clay pigeons is much more situational to use it, and I forget what the dash is called, but the dash is much more, you can use it always. So pretty much I'm teaming with all the bulls against the surge because surge is really good in showdown, and once he gets his 3rd upgrade, pretty much nothing you can do. I don't really want to push this because I don't want to lose trophies here. So I'm teaming, but I'm not really fully trusting. So I'm just hoping surges will take out the bulls and I'll end up 3rd. So I'm just going for this so the team can trust me. But he got his upgrade, which means I don't really have a good chance here. So I'm just trying to get the best placement for, I think it's called Clash Coliseum, or at least this map, is to get top right, because end game it's the best place to be. So I'm just trying to make myself top right to get in the best position. The surges are not going for me, luckily. They're going for each other, and I'm just trying to get up there. And the bull's there. I'm in a decent placement here, 5th place, which means I don't lose trophies. He's dead, opens up that wall for me, which is really nice. And I know that only chance for me here is super chaining, and so they line up, and you'll see what happens. Line up, attack once, super again, into the storm, and I win. And that's at 940 trophies, went down a bit. That's taken earlier, and these are just clips now. So comes to me, and I just kill him. Didn't know I was there. Fast forward in this game, not a lot of stuff happens. The primos are just teaming on me. I don't have my super yet, unfortunately, but I get that off this dude. And now I have 6 cubes. Unless they rush me here, it's a guaranteed win. So right there, I get hit by that, but he doesn't have. If he had the fire there, I would have lost. But now I have 700 health. Or no, 8,000 health plus the band-aid, so 9,800 health is just so good. Even with that, I'm able to still get the win there. You see here, there's a bunch of people. I'm teaming with these Shellys against the primos. I'm just trying to super chain and hoping the Shellys don't betray me. So I get with that fire and miss my super, which is pretty much my downfall. Everybody's super low health here, and I'm able to still get the win somehow. That was a crazy game. Right here, there's 1, 2, 3, 6 primos teaming against me, and not really much I can do. So fire's on me, fire. I'm on fire here. I'm low. Not really much I can do. So you can see all the primos are teaming, getting their supers, and they're playing this super smart. Because if all the primos just keep on jumping on me with their fire, I will lose. But if they stay passive like they usually do, it ends well. But these primos are playing way too smart for the stereotype. I probably should have dashed to the left here to super chain on them, but I didn't see that. So I have the healing, but it still won't end well for me because there's really nothing you can do here. I should have pushed that primo to push me over the wall and then gone up and super chained, but waste my super there. And yeah, it's just crazy. This map has the most teaming on any map, and you want to make sure, like, even that they saw that Lena in the bush and didn't team with them, but I get thrown in there. Somehow I'll survive here a little bit, but yeah, I'm still dead. That was just a crazy game. You can see they're still teaming. Another game, teaming primos. This map just ends so badly, and it's what I did most of my grind on. But it's good because I can usually take out the primos at the end, so I fake team with the primos until the end, betray, and I can usually end up getting the win. So take him out, get second place here. Didn't make it in there in time, but still good placements. Right here, bunch of primos, but I have that Shelly on my side. So it's 2 Shellys versus a bunch of primos, which is actually a surprisingly good situation. Because they can't jump, because if they jump, I'll super, and then the other Shelly will super. So I pretend to team with that Edgar, but then end up betraying because, yeah, just easy. But me and that Shelly are still alive. Takes out them. Shelly did not play smart there. Gets taken out. This really screws me because it's a 4v1. So unless they betray each other, then I don't really have much of a chance here. And so luckily they do end up somewhat betraying each other. That 6 power cube primo takes out them. If they had stayed together and actually teamed against me well, I would have lost this. But they wasted their supers and killed one of the primos, which doesn't give me a guaranteed win, but gives me a much higher chance. But it's still a 3v1. So I just keep on using the supers. They actually go for each other, which is really good for me. And I end up getting the last shot there because the primo missed his shot and ended up getting the win. And that's at 880. I put these clips in the wrong order, but it doesn't really matter. You can see still the primos teaming. Honestly, most of this grind was just fighting against the teaming primos. So it's a 5v1 here. Unless they betray, I just know there's nothing I can do. So I'm just trying to chip them so they betray each other. The primos always end up dumbly, like either supering or throwing each other into me. So now it's only a 4v1 instead of a 5v1, but they betray each other, which pretty much just gives me the guaranteed win. So get there, get my super, and then just win. Although I missed my shot there, but I was lucky. Oh, I actually lost that. Oh, that's pretty funny. But teaming with the Shelly, and then just super bam. Just so satisfying when you chain the Shelly supers. But right here, teaming with a Shelly, they throw into that. But what's annoying is when they're in the air, your super just goes under them, which is a bit frustrating sometimes. But for teaming primos, although they're betraying each other, which just screws them, I'm building up my super on the Shelly, and we're fully teaming because pretty much when you see another Shelly, I would say 90% of the time, if you're a Shelly, it's not a guaranteed win, but if you both team, it's a high likelihood of winning, and then I just betray at the end, and because I'm a more skillful player, I generally end up winning. So they're using their gadget. That 5 power cube kills the 0, but ends up getting killed in the process, and so I'm pretty good here. I have the healing, other Shellys with me, and I'm just trying not to go take any damage here. So I just want the other Shelly to go for this. Because she dashed on me, gets instantly obliterated, and that Primo's just killing himself in the storm. Now I am on 47th place in the world for worldwide for Shelly. But then in the local US, I'm 9th place. So I'm thinking of grinding up to rank 35, but I'm not completely sure. For watching, make sure to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one. See ya.
Walking into town as I cut across the park. It's rainy every day, maybe I should build an ark. See you with your friend group, lonely like I always am. Gave a silent wave, but I don't think you noticed it. Thinking of what happened as I continue my walk. I grew up in this town, but somehow I'm feeling